Hey everyone. Today, Microsoft announced some new things. They had an education event today, which went over a lot of different things, from Windows to Surface to Office 365, even Minecraft. But let's talk about the things that will matter to most people first. First off, there is a new SKU for Windows 10, Windows 10s. The S seems to stand for Streamline, because this version of Windows 10 doesn't, well, yeah, it doesn't support regular, x86 apps, or x86, 132 apps. There we go. That's it. Basically, you're restricted to using only apps from the Windows Store, which isn't too bad, but you're just restricted to what's on the store, and there's some issues with that. But they are adding Office 365 Personal to the store, so I guess those will be the only apps, basically, only 132 apps that will run on that. If you want to run regular apps on it, you can upgrade to Windows Pro, which is $99. Let's see, what else? Oh, Windows 10s is meant to be a lighter version of Windows 10 that will turn on and log in faster than the regular version of Windows 10, which they're kind of aiming for schools to use, because it's a lockdown environment, basically. So good thing for schools, probably for some businesses too. This version of Windows will also, you'll start seeing it come out for or on different lower end hardware, from different OEMs, normal people, Acer, HP, probably Dell, all those people that make Windows PCs will probably have computers that will run it. Let's see, what else did we get? They even announced an app for schools to set up PCs, which I don't know if necessarily if it can only be used for schools, but it's called Setup School PC. It's an app or will be an app in the Windows Store, Windows App Store. And it's a way to make a thumb drive that has the configuration for the computer that that you want to blast onto, like a bunch of laptops or desktops or whatever. You can set up your domain and applications and what else? Wi-Fi, if they're going to be connected to a Wi-Fi network, the Wi-Fi network, login, all that stuff can be then blasted onto a thumb drive, and essentially you just plug it into the computer and it configures the computer the way that you want it to be, and you can just keep plugging that thumb drive into different computers that you need to, deploy. Personally, I thought it was kind of cool. I was starting to think that it would actually kind of be nice to use for at home. But Microsoft also announced new hardware today. It is a Surface laptop, which is a new category for them, because before we only had the Surface Studio, which was like an iMac type desktop, and the Surface Pro, the Surface Book, that stuff, which were like hybrids, kind of, tablet plus keyboard and pen. Today they announced Surface Laptop, which comes with Windows 10s, which it's gonna be kind of, I'll get more into that in a little bit. The laptop's pretty light, 2.76 pounds. That's pretty much like a MacBook Air. 13-inch screen. Comes in configurations of a Core i5 or a Core i7. They say it will get about 14.5 hours of battery life, which is really good. Dolby Audio, works with the Surface Dial and the pen, and it will start for the Core i5 model $999. You can pre-order it today, and it ships June 15th. The laptop itself looks really nice. I will give it that, and it looks like it's a pretty good, powerful laptop. Probably seems to be a little bit even more more powerful than probably the Mac Air, which is roughly around the same price. The one difference is that Windows 10s. That I think that seems to be the biggest problem with that laptop. I say that because they let you do some customization with it when you go to pre-order it. You can do more hard drive space, Core i5 or Core i7, more memory. But the one thing they don't let you do is opt for Windows 10 Pro or even Home. I feel like for that amount of money, they should be preloading this with a full version of Windows 10, either Home or Pro. Probably for the money, Pro, I would say. They keep saying you can upgrade, but what they don't say is you can upgrade, and the upgrade is $99. So basically you're paying, if you get the base model, you're paying $999 plus, we'll say, another $100 for Windows 10 Pro. So you can use Photoshop and all the other apps that you might want to use that aren't in the Windows 10 store. I think that's probably its biggest issue. That hopefully will be something that they change, sooner rather than later. But to pay $999 or more, because that's just the base model, for a laptop that can only run Windows Store apps, unless you pay even more, you might as well get MacBook Air or another laptop, around that same price that's running Windows 10 Home or Windows 10 Pro, some version of Windows 10 that you can use those applications on. I could see for, you know, for schools that maybe are getting these laptops, great. Windows 10s, great solution for them. But it's not really I think even really the price for schools is probably even too high, but I don't know necessarily. But if my choices were that versus Chromebooks, probably go with the Chromebooks. But yeah, it's a great looking laptop. I can't, you know, stress that, but it's just running Windows 10s, which I just really feel like they should at least have the option to, you know, add Windows, you know, to replace Windows 10s with Windows 10 Pro in the configuration when you're getting it, you know, and not have it be a separate price, like at checkout, be able to get, you know, choose between Windows 10s and Windows 10 Pro at checkout, you know, but that's not how they do it right now. Hopefully that will change. The only other thing really that they mentioned that I thought was kind of cool was they were talking about Minecraft Education Edition and the coding module that they're adding to it. They have like this little robot in game, but then you can use different types of coding languages to program to do different things. They were showing it like they programmed it to like dig a hole basically to be able to, you know, see what was down there while you're doing other things, and that was kind of a cool thing, I thought. It's kind of something I wish they had in the regular version. I would love to have a little robot that I can program to, you know, dig out a mine for me while I'm doing other things. I mean, you can do that with mods, but still. But yeah, that's really about it for that announcement. That, I mean, like I said, it was around education, and those were really the two big things that got announced that I think will be, that are stuff that everyone will be experiencing at some point. So yeah, until next time, bye.